So this is a review of how to use your normal calculator in StatCrunch. Remember, I'm not coming to StatCrunch until I've already drawn the pictures. So all I'm going to do now is in StatCrunch have the computer match the picture that I've drawn. So the mistake that people make is thinking that they can come here and figure out what to do. You won't, and it'll just be frustrating and confusing. So only open up StatCrunch when you've done all the scratch work, when you know exactly what you want it to do. So for the normal calculator problem, I'm going to come to my calculators and select the normal calculator. And it brings up this picture. I enter in the mean. So the mean weights of the dogs was 150 pounds. Pardon me. It's spring and I'm just going to be sneezing for the rest of the semester. Then I enter in the standard deviation. And if you look at the first picture, I wanted the numbers which are greater than 165. And the nice thing that StatCrunch does is it draws the picture for us, and we can confirm that, yes, that's exactly what we wanted to find. This matches the picture I had. And so normally we just round this off, write this as a percentage, and we usually round it off to 1 decimal place. So 0.067, or about 6.7%. Okay? For the next one, we wanted the numbers that were between, so we click the Between tab, and we're going to put the numbers that we were between 140 and 170. When we click Compute, here we have 0.819, or in other words, 81.9%. For C and for E, remember these are the ones that I said were like going backwards problems. So in C and E, we're given the area here, and we're asked to find the value that goes here with X. So for the first one, the area we were given was 0.08. And if we look at this picture, this is exactly what we wanted to find, the heaviest 8% of dogs. And so we can see here what the weight would be. It would be about 164.1 pounds. Now, sometimes, depending on the previous problem you've done, you might have a situation where you enter 0.08 here, and when you go to compute, you find the lightest 8% instead of the heaviest 8%. That's why you always draw a picture first, so you know that this is not what you were looking for. And then that tells you, oh yeah, I have to remember to reverse this. Now, if you reverse the sign, it changes the area. So remember, you have to go, wait, I want a reverse sign, but I want this to be 8%. So I now have the heaviest 8% of dogs. For the other, the area was 30%, the 30th percentile. Now, if I just enter in 30 into my area, you'll see that this is not the 30th percentile. This is the top 30% of dogs. The 30th percentile is the bottom 30%. Okay, so now we have to do exactly what we did before, change the sign, and make sure we readjust this to 30. And now this is the 30th percentile. The 30th percentile is 144.8 pounds. 30% of dogs will be lighter than that value. So the answer for that one would be 144.8 pounds. So again, I cannot stress enough, don't use StatCrunch until you know exactly what you want it to do. Always draw your picture first and then translate your picture into the technology.